So we took the rocker cover off to paint it wrinkle red because it's an internet build, so we had to. So while it's off, what are we doing, Eddie?
I figured we'd put some ARP head studs in, but they don't make a specific kit for a 202 or Holden 6-cylinder at all. They make a main stud kit for a Chev 292 or something like that, which are the right thread, which we have here. Thread in the block is that, and then this is the ARP fine thread. But when you compare it with the nut all the way down, they're a little bit on the short side, and we're just worried that that's not going to be enough thread engagement in the block, and it might damage the block and make it worse for us once it's actually torqued to spec. So with the thread of the stud bottomed out in the head, it's hard to see, but the stud is all the way bottomed out in there now, and yeah, we're just a little bit worried that it's not going to have enough clamping force, so we might be just better off with our bolts instead. So we're going to try it, see how it feels, and if it doesn't want to work, we'll just have to risk it for the biscuit with the bolts.
I hope we don't lift the head.
Yeah, we've got another head gasket in case, and another head.
And the road's made out of abrasive, so we should be sweet.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Cool.
Yeah, so that didn't work. 3 threads is probably not enough to actually torque them into the head to 75 foot-pounds. Gonna see if ARP do a longer stud, even if we've got to buy a kit for a V8 or something, and have a few spares. But we're running out of time with only, I think, 8 days until we leave. We might just be sending it with some factory head bolts. Anyway, that's the way it goes when you're in a hurry.
That sucks, but with only 8 days to go, we still have heaps to do.
We're a little bit worried that the little bilge pump wasn't going to handle all the ice. Might get a bit stuck in it, so we've just jerry-rigged the old jump pack in here. A little bit of ice. Actually, it's a whole bag, 5 kilo I think it was. And we'll see if it works. Everything working? Let's see if it's cold up the front. Someone still hasn't put their wife's car back together. No. Oh, that's cold.
Yes. So because we're big boys and we plan on sitting in the back and towing a trailer, and this car's fairly low, we're installing a set of airbags. Their brand is Slazenger and they're real cheap, about $10 each. They'll do the job. The reason our head studs are too short is because they're main studs. There is a reason we call him Terry Tuner and not Terry Parts Orderer.
Well, yesterday is today now. We have the studs that we got originally, and I don't know whether you can see, but that's the length they were. They're a bit too short, so we've got the right ones. They should be a bit longer. They should actually fit into where we need them to, so we'll try and fit them in, and we'll make a little bit of a montage for us. That's going to feel a lot better. Cool.
the Terry Turner doing?
Tuning probably.
How's the tuning going? Slowly doing something. Better than slowly doing nothing. I want to hear it make the noise. The tailpipe's on. And up over the diff. It's only 2.5 from the diff back basically, but it won't matter. It's 3-inch all the way to the big box muffler. And once we pulled up to race, we're going to put that dump on anyway. Right, well, we've got a full exhaust for this thing so we can actually drive it, but it's a race car, so it really needed a little dumpy boy. Side exit, straight out of the dump pipe. Because it's turbo and we're going drag racing, we're just going to have to put some 3/8 bolts in a cross, just to catch the guts of the turbo when it explodes. They don't really want them shooting out, killing spectators. So, yeah, we're going to start it up here in a second and hear the glory.
Stand back.
Are we ready to steady?
Yeah, mate. Fan work. Try that. Sick. Go again so we're not listening to fan. Righto.